name is actually an acronym. It stands for Springs with Intelligence from Tohatsu. Back in 1924, Tokyo Hijatsu Spring was formed. They're now the second largest industrial spring winder in the world. Swift Springs came about around 1997, where they decided they wanted to get into the racing side of springs. And that's how the acronym Swift came up. And so they started in 97. In Japan, they're very, very dominant, and they wanted to branch out. We started bringing springs into the United States. Some for the racing market, but primarily was for the street market is where we started. And we've grown from there. We've had some pretty dominant years the last few years. You know, I would say we work with about 200 teams on some type of a sponsorship basis. 2019, we had 1,750 plus wins out of those 200 people with 109 championships. And 2020, in the crazy year that we've had, I was tallying it up the other day. I'm not completely done yet, but I'm over 1,680 wins and 152 championships. So Swift Springs has become pretty dominant out there in the racing industry. And our name is becoming more synonymous. People now are saying, why Swift? What makes them so different? And why is everybody going there? And why are they having the results they're having? So that's the question we have. Swift Springs is totally different in how we make a spring from everybody else. It starts with the fact that we're the only manufacturer in motorsports that actually makes our own material. We have our own foundry in Japan, so we have our own chemists and our own metallurgists, so we actually draw the raw material and we draw our own rods, so we can actually make any type of material we need based on what the application is. On our springs, the pavement guys had a different word for it. They said the car has more drivability. What I could notice from sitting at the racetrack and watching it was the fact that the cars responded different. You could see that the car was more alive in the track, and it was more into the track, and it had more dig. And obviously on the stopwatch we found out it was better.